Hello everybody, my name's Robin Stokes. I'm the CEO of Bionics Queensland and the person that's been behind the scenes organising the Bionics Queensland Challenge 2020. I'm incredibly excited to announce the 9 finalists in the Bionics Queensland Challenge 2020. We know that all of you out there will be fascinated to hear more about this world of human bionics and just the contributions that are being made by Queensland-led teams. So today you'll be hearing about these and we're just about to start our announcement. Importantly, today's Bionics Queensland Challenge 2020 Round 1 and indeed the entire challenge has been made possible by the incredible support of Advance Queensland. When we started Bionics Queensland back in 2019, Minister Kate Jones launched our challenge and we've had great support throughout the recent months as we've prepared and planned with our teams to bring the event to you today. I thank you sincerely, Advance Queensland, for your support, and we look forward to sharing more exciting news of what that support has led to. For everyone viewing, Year 1 of Bionics Queensland Challenge 2020 is certainly looking very successful. We've had an outstanding array of entrants in Round 1 of the challenge, and today I'm here to announce to you the 9 Grand Challenge finalists. Each of those finalists will go through to our Grand Challenge event where the winners in each of the 3 categories will be announced. And those categories are Bionic Mobility, Bionic Senses, and Neural and AI-enabled Bionics. I'd like to say though, before I make the announcement of the 9 finalists today, that it's very important that every team involved in today's competition goes on with their fantastic innovations. There is no doubt that every one of the teams in Round 1 of the challenge have got very unique and valuable contributions to make to the future of bionic healthcare, not just in Queensland, but globally. The innovations we've seen in this challenge are far-reaching. They will change the lives of people living with disabilities and chronic disease around the world. So lifestyles are at stake, and indeed these teams are going to really change lives. Bionics Queensland is here to support the journey of every team that gets involved in our challenge. From here, we will continue to support all 13 teams as they strive to really refine their ideas and actually really build their products and their projects to take them out to market. So without further ado, I'll move through each of the categories, Bionics Mobility first, to announce our 3 Grand Challenge finalists. So the first of our 3 finalists in the mobility category is a project that's focused on a lightweight wearable robotic device to assist people as needed for walking. In rehabilitation, people in Australia depend on crutches, they depend on walkers, wheelchairs, orthoses, lots of different types of devices to assist them to walk, whether it be after spinal injury or a stroke. There are many different devices. This lightweight, more affordable device will really change the lives of a lot of people when it comes to their journey back to a better lifestyle. This project is led by Dr. Alejandro Melendez Calderon from the University of Queensland, and he's also had the involvement of some key people at the Hopkins Centre at Griffith University. So that's the first of our finalists in this category. Our second finalist is a project that focuses on osseo-integrated bionic limbs and looking at how those limbs or those bionic devices can pull more than their fair share of weight. Led by adjunct Professor Laurent Frossard, with participants from Metro North Health as well as Griffith University, the Tomax 2.0 device will give practitioners a first ever non-invasive and easy to use diagnostic device that will really assess the stability of the implant. That stability is critical to the long-term rehabilitation of people that have these implanted osseo-integrated limbs, and it will certainly result in more safety, improved mobility and a better lifestyle. So thank you, Laurent and your team. The next, the 3rd Grand Finalist in the Bionic Mobility category is a project that sits at the cutting edge of innovation in the field of autobionics. This project is for people really suffering from cardiovascular disease. It focuses on the creation of tissue-engineered vascular grafts using soft robotics. Peripheral artery disease, many of you would have heard of this disease or know somebody that suffers from it. It often leads to limb-related problems and sometimes amputation of the limbs. So the bioresorbable vascular grafts seeded with a person's own cells will ultimately lead to complete restoration of the previous person's blood vessel. This team is a QUT team, an outstanding group of researchers from the Hurston Biofabrication Institute based at Metro North. The QUT team is led by Trent Brooks Richards, and he's joined by his outstanding biofabrication colleagues, and as I said, based at the Hurston Biofabrication Institute. So that's our 3 amazing finalists from the Bionic Mobility category in year 1 of the challenge. I congratulate each of you. And I'll move on now to talk about the finalists in our Bionic Senses category. Bionic Senses, of course, covers hearing, it covers vision, touch, taste, all the senses, smell, and so forth. This year, we've got our first grand finalist in this category is a project led by Dr. R.J. Pandey, a senior lecturer from QUT, with his team. And this project focuses on the creation of more of a smart prosthetic with a bionic sense of touch. A sense of touch, as we know, is incredibly important. And with a bionic limb that has that sense of touch, a prosthetic that you can achieve that, what a remarkable outcome that will be for so many people. So that's the first finalist in that category. Our second grand finalist in Bionic Senses, this team is led by Dr. Claudio Pizzolato, and the finalists here are from the Griffith Centre of Biomedical and Rehabilitation Engineering at the Gold Coast, Griffith University at the Gold Coast, and they are based within the Menzies Health Institute, Queensland. I congratulate this team that has brought a project called SenseLoop. It's a device, a haptic, vibrotactile feedback device software package that can basically be integrated into rehabilitation to enhance the outcomes for people with spinal injury. The SenseLoop haptic feedback system, it will directly contribute to the work being done at Griffith University in disruptive, spinal cord injury rehabilitation. This project, the SenseLoop device, will also be taken out via markets such as telehealth to meet the needs of consumers in remote areas as well as in urban areas. So congratulations to the SenseLoop team. An amazing innovation that will go a very long way, I'm sure, to transform lives. The third finalist in the senses area is brought to us from Augmented Bionics. Augmented Bionics has been working intensively for some time on a magnetic bionic ear. This is, of course, the next stage development. We've seen the cochlear implant, which our founder and chair, Dr. Dimity Dornan, has worked with so many young people, children, babies, families, for several decades now, where they've had the cochlear implant to assist them to hear again and, of course, learn how to speak and attend school, for example, alongside other children, and really grow and learn at the same pace of other children. So this is really indeed the next step. It's a non-invasive hearing prosthesis, and this particular project by Augmented Bionics, we're very excited to see it included in our 3 finalists going through to compete on August the 1st. So congratulations again to those 3 teams. Our last category is in this challenge for 2020 is the category of AI and neural-enabled bionic devices. And the very first grand finalist that I will announce is a project led by Dr. Antonio Bowe. Dr. Bowe and his team, other team members from UQ, University of Queensland, as well as Central Queensland University in Rockhampton. It's great to see the regions involved. This project focuses on the creation of a wearable device that will restore hand function. It involves the use of a soft robotic glove with functional electrical stimulation. It's an amazing project that will assist people with spinal cord injury or other conditions that have really led to that loss of hand use. The people that have lived all their lives. There's a 71-year-old lady who lives in Rockhampton that I know Vanessa from this team is already helping to see what the benefits of this amazing device might bring to her life. So congratulations, Antonio and the whole team, Vanessa and the team in that project. The second grand finalist in this category is an AI-enabled spatial attention assessment and training system. After brain injury, many people lose that sense of space. They just don't have the spatial orientation that the rest of us might have that have not suffered that brain injury. This project from Griffith University is designed to improve that spatial orientation of those people that suffer brain injury. It includes a new attention atlas. It's a very dynamic and exciting project with artificial intelligence, machine learning sitting at the heart of it. But the Attention Atlas is an important innovation alongside the use of an immersive driving game, which will help these particular patients and end users to really train and improve that sense of space that they particularly need to live a normal lifestyle. This project, I'm excited to say, is led by Dr. David Painter, a neuroengineer, a video gamer, an amazing individual that has put together this team with senior lecturer Dr. Trevor Hine, Professor Heidi Zeman, Benjamin Richards, the whole team. Congratulations on your inclusion in the grand finals. And the final group going through to our Bionics Queensland Challenge 2020, the finals on August the 1st, is a project from a startup called Deep Connections. Deep Connections, a great business led by Nat Marshall. This project literally lends a hand to people with arm and hand disabilities. Nat's innovation and the innovation of his team includes a device to give improved myoelectric control of the limb, and it also delivers fine motor control to the hand for gaming and other activities. Nat, a very, very inventive young man. The team, incredible team again. I thank you so much, all of you, all of the finalists, for your unique contributions to human bionic innovation. I'd now like to pass over to Dr. Dimity Dornan, who's going to speak to you about the overall significance of today's event. Dr. Dimity Dornan, the founder and chair of Bionics Queensland, she will have some comments to make to close out today's proceedings. Thank you.
Hello, I'd like to express my deep appreciation for all the wonderful presentations that we've seen. There have been some amazing people who've come forward with these wonderful ideas, but also such improvements since the last time I saw the pictures. I have to say also thank you to our wonderful judges for their very targeted questions, and to our mentors who've made such very important changes to the way these entrants have delivered their pictures. You've worked very hard and we really appreciate you. I'm now going to sum up my impressions of what I've heard today, and I believe that what we're seeing is summed up best in the words of one of our Bionics Queensland end users, Monique, who's a Paralympian swimmer. And she says it's not about making life easy, it's about making life livable. Well, thank you all for working so hard to make life livable for so many people around the globe. I have no doubts that we're going to make great changes with this award. Thank you so much to all the wonderful Bionics Queensland Challenge 2020 entrants for transforming so many lives and for turning the improbable not only into the possible, but also into the incredible. And thank you to Advance Queensland for making this transformation come to life.